Hi friends, this is Dainty Tank. Thank you for joining me. This is 2 Seconds to Starlight, My Heart's Reflection. As you can tell, I've been poking around trying to find new things, and this came up on my radar. So, it's supposed to be a really quick game, part of a larger series in Game World called 2 Seconds to Starlight. But it does have some very intense themes with transphobia and mentions of any sort of problems and discrimination around trans issues. So please be aware. As always, stay safe. And let's just jump into this. New game. This game contains scenes of transphobic bullying, misgendering, and family confrontation. Discretion, not discrimination. Discrimination is never advised. Discretion is. Obscure misgendering words in the script. Okay. Oh, it's a question. Yeah, I think so. Oh. I wish I was a girl. All my life, I thought it was just that. A wish. A fantasy. A dream that would never come true, no matter how much I wanted it. Even the simple happiness I hoped for felt as unrealistic as winning the lottery. Maybe that's why, when that uniform arrived in the mail, I thought I'd found my winning ticket. Or maybe some part of me was just finally ready to escape from the prison around my heart. All I know is, that day I put it on, I saw myself in the mirror for the first time. Aww. And I dared to think, maybe, just maybe, this is who I've always been. Oh. Hakuno. Okay, Hakuno, you can do it. Chapter 1. Is it loading? Oh god. Oh god. Is there any... Sure. Is there any sort of volume control? Options? Anything? Jeez. I guess not. So, sorry about that. That got loud. That's the one sad part about all this, is that sometimes these games just don't have anything that is volume control. So, sorry about the loudness. It's the first day at my new school. A couple weeks since they accidentally mailed me both the girls' and boys' uniform. A couple weeks of trying the girls' uniform on in secret, of fantasizing about the day I could face the world as myself. And that day is finally here. Get it? That was abrupt. Well, now that it's today, I do feel pretty jittery about it. In my head, I'm always running through reasons to give up and just wear the boys' uniform. Somebody's going to tell my parents, probably, or definitely, and I can't let that happen. Everyone is going to shun me, or worse, harass me. I'll be off to a bad start on my first day of school already. But I can't stand it anymore. If I just keep being who everyone wants me to be, I'll never be able to live my life. So I've decided. Okay. Decided for the music to come back. I'll do it today. I'll wear the girls' uniform outside today. You got this. Get it, Hakuno. No going back. Yeah, you're at school now. Your school's a nice brick building. Let's just try and blend in. I shoved the last bite of my corn puff snack in my mouth and head for my homeroom class A2. It's just corn puff. I'm avoiding making eye contact with anybody. It feels like if I worry too hard about what others think, I'll start attracting attention. That's fair. I'll do this for me. No one else. People shouldn't mind. Get it. Yes, get it. Get it. At least that's what I want to believe. I feel comfortable in the uniform. It's tighter than I thought now that I'm moving around, but I still feel feel way less suffocated than I do wearing my usual wardrobe. As I head towards the door, I hear a lot of chatter from the people around me. I try my best to block out the words. Get it! The classroom, on the other hand, is deadly silent. Why is no one saying anything? Please come over here. Class, this is our new transfer student, Hakuno. And with that, the whispering starts. Why is wearing a dress? Today's an opposite day or something, right? Honestly, be a perfect fit at this year's gender swap cafe. Oh. Whoa, you said it. Well, this sucks. Teacher orders the class to shut it, and then shoots me a glare dripping with disappointment. Yeah, this really sucks. Take your seat over there. I shuffle towards my desk and place my belongings down. It feels like an eternity before the teacher decides to begin the lecture. Quickly going over the semester's curriculum. Of course, the only curriculum I could think about is surviving middle school hell when I accidentally became the center of attention. That's probably the title of some really trashy light novel. I continue to barely register anything the teachers are saying, and finally, it's time for lunch break. I can feel all the eyes staring my way. Oh, this is miserable. Everyone's decided I'm an outcast already. All I wanted was a chance to feel like myself, to be happy, and yet... Trespasser! Huh? Trespasser? Yeah, I'm talking to you! With that, he dashes away, laughing with his friends, and immediately collides with the teacher. Well, my homeroom teacher in specific. Stop screwing around in the hallways, Mikado. Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. As they scuttle away, the teacher comes towards me, giving another glare. I don't know how you got that uniform, but you're already creating a fuss. I'm already considering getting the superintendent involved. I thought, as a transfer student, you'd make more of an effort to make a good impression. Oh, you are horrible! No! Ugh. No. Just because you're wearing a dress does not mean that you're causing a disruption or not making a good impression. You're actually just giving the impression that you are who you are, which is actually accurate. Oh, my love. You should at least know better than clown around on your first day and upset everyone. Quick save. Right? Load? Okay, so I actually have to return. Save. Yes. Okay, return. This isn't some kind of joke to me. Please don't get them involved. This isn't some kind of joke to me. It'd be easier to believe this is a prank of some sort, but if you insist, you should know regardless that it violates the dress code. Our school is strict about that, like any reputable institution. Get to class, change your uniform tomorrow if you don't want to get in any more trouble. With that, the teacher waves me away. Dejected, I head out and try to return to my classroom. I didn't get to eat my lunch, although it's hard to say I feel hungry anymore. This is starting to take a toll on me, but it surely can't get worse, right? You've already hit rock bottom here, Hakuno. The thought ticks down and cements itself desperately. Today's been humiliating, but at least this is the worst it can get. It can't get worse. It can't. At least as long as I keep my parents out of this. Oh. In my detached haze, I almost missed the person in front of me, stumbling to the side at the last second. What? Oh. Classmate? Question mark? The red-haired girl in my class. Isn't she? She seems to be giving off a dejected vibe. After a moment of uncertainty, I hastily shimmy past her. I don't need more strangers berating me. As my next class agonizingly passes by, I begin to hear more people call me names, the most popular of which was the name Trespasser. I was top of school. It was everything I could have wished not to happen. This uniform must have been a curse in disguise. But rumors start somewhere, right? Maybe I could talk to whoever started it and be honest about it. I'm not a trespasser. I just want to be me. More than that, I just want someone to understand me. Man, what shocker that in our class. Well, Rise warned me about it, so I guess that makes sense. Really? Well, that whole trespasser thing really is going around. Rise? My eyes immediately dart towards them. Perhaps they knew something about this Rise. Okay. What's Rise? Am I missing something? Save. Okay. Hey, what do you know about Rise? Did Rise start all this? Well. Hey, what do you know about Rise? Oh. Sorry, I believe she's being a little inconsiderate. Hey. Why do you have to be like this? I don't know what's got you wearing the girl's uniform today, but you shouldn't have gotten yourself on her list. List? If there's one name everyone in our grade knows, it's Rise's. What she says goes, usually. Everyone here likes her. My hopes lifted the tiniest amount. Is he helping me? So better not lay a hand on her if you want to have any shred of credibility left in the school. Not that you have much of that left as is. Maybe not. I can feel my spirits sink even lower than before. If you're looking for her, she's usually hanging around the lockers down near the entrance of school. Can't miss it. But that's the least of your problems. God, these are horrible classmates. Anyways, get out of our faces already. Why are you talking? You're also in class. Okay, thank you. Try my best to block out that girl's mean attitude and focus on my new lead. That certain Rise started this rumor. Was she a classmate of mine? I was too out of it this morning to pay attention to the attendance list. Well, for now. Lockers near the entrance to school. Got it. As the rest of the students exit for the short class break, I decide to head out and look for Rise. I dash straight from the second floor to the entrance, and to my right, I hear the sound of loud, clacking boots. Chills start to wash down my spine. Oh! There you are. You're Rise. Hey there, Trespasser. 3 girls. 2 are looking directly towards me, glaring suspiciously. The third one is looking down with an exhausted, nervous expression. So what kind of pervert do you have to be to wear the girl's uniform? Yeah, the one with the brown hair is definitely Rise. Of course, she started the whole trespasser thing. Suddenly, she gets closer to me and places a hand on the locker next to my face. For that matter, how'd you even get one? What'd you do? Steal it? There's no way they'd send a girl's uniform to a... Actually... save. We're gonna save. And... Actually, they did send it to me. No. Didn't your parents teach you that lying is bad? I swear, it's the truth. Psst, how long are you gonna keep that clowning around? Did you think you were good enough actor to pull it off, dressing up as a girl and all that? Because if you ask me, you'd be a winner in the Raz Awards. So where'd you get it, huh? I'm sure the superintendent would love to know. Don't you know what they do with bad kids? Look, don't you think you're going to ruin your family name? Yeah, like gosh, I can't imagine having someone in the family who's a trespasser, huh? I know I'd never disappoint my mother and father like that. Oh god, that's miserable. Their words start to echo through my head. Disappointing my mother, disappointing my father. Yeah, I know they'd be disappointed in me. They have an idea set in their head of who I am, who I should be. And they don't matter. I'm sorry, but F your parents. They don't matter. And that's not me. I can't imagine growing up into the person that they want me to be. And that's fair. You are who you are. But well, I look towards Rise's direction as she decides that she's had enough of my silence. Well, if you're running amok being a creep, I bet your family is fine with it too. They raised you after all. Doesn't that make more sense that they're like this too? Wow, Rise, I never thought about it that way. I mean, it's hardly a surprise to I. No. Shave! What are you even saying? Shut up, you don't know anything about my family. You don't know anything about my family. Well, you got a feisty one here. I don't think you'd raise your voice. But you do know that means everyone will hear you, right? Was that the intention? I don't know, probably. Well, let me get to the point, since you want to fight me back so much. Don't worry, it's simple. We'll leave you alone if you stop being a creep, okay? You're the creep. Yeah, that's true. You're the creep. Gasp. Rise. Okay, that's it. I'm just gonna keep things nice and civil, but it looks like it's time to get physical. I'm gonna teach you just how insignificant your place here is. Oh no. Something about the confidence she exudes as she threatens me is terrifying. I see. They could do whatever they wanted to me and get away with it. It's the kind of power they have in this school. I feel myself giving up. There's nothing I can say or do. Stop! You two are completely disgusting. Ooh. Sumire. Earlier that day. Hey, Sumire. Catch. I reflexively open my hand and catch a soft knitted thing. Looks like some kind of charm. For me? Ding ding ding. Right in front of me were my two best friends, Rise and I. Okay, so you're the other one there, and you've just been sitting through all of this? We've all been together basically as long as I can remember. Rise's parents and my parents, and when we were really little, she'd come by often for playdates. And when we started grade school, we met I, who Rise calls about as sweet as I am. I mean, that's fair, but back then, we were really considered anything like a popular group, but after we all came to this snobby place, Rise's family connections made her the talk of school, and we were dragged along into the spotlight. Matching charms? Don't we already have friendship chains? Yeah, but see? Those were for our phones. Now our backs can match too. Huh, I see. I strapped the charm onto my backpack. Yep. You up to much after school today? Not really. Let's do the usual scootering around at the arcade, stopping by the bakery, skipping class. Skipping class? Well, you wouldn't do that, right, Sumire? Oh, give me a break. You do that all the time. That's not a good thing to do. I do it sometimes. Well, class isn't mandatory. I think class is kind of a little mandatory if you're underage. Yeah, it's not a good thing to do. You two goody two-shoes. Well, it's true. Skipping school just makes going through classes a lot more difficult. That's more trouble to skip it than not. I can't believe you two. You're miserable. Anyways, let's just get this stupid week over with so we can have a night at karaoke or whatevs on Saturday. Likewise. That sounds fun by me. They're a rowdy bunch for sure. It's gotten hard to keep up with them, but they're really fun to be around, and I always like baking cookies with them. Say, have you heard about the kid in our school that's fallen down the staircase the other day? Oh, are you talking about loser Hideo? Haha, I saw the video online. Oh my god, it was glorious. So mean. Have you seen it, Sumire? No, I can't believe that I have. Whoa! What? For real? It was like everywhere on social media. Come on, you know I don't really use those. Oh, that's right. You're not even on Chirp or whatever, right? Personally, I'd say Chirp's old news by now. Quick Snap is where it's at. I feel like whenever I hear about stuff happening online, it's about someone's misfortune or a nasty rumor or something. Honestly, I've been keeping away from social media because I don't really want any part of that stuff like that. Good! That's not bad. But it does kind of feel like my friends are going somewhere far away and I'm being left behind. Sumire, we're spacing out again. We should leave class. Right. Well, you do that. I'm gonna loiter around the cafeteria. Okay. See you, everyone. Head to my class. Time flies as we're treated to our daily lecture on English. Short class with while Bryce is in a different homeroom. Although she's only there like half the time, Bryce always has wild stories to tell about her class. Ours is really peaceful, at least by comparison. Though I boldly claims to be a responsible kid by virtue of staying in class, she certainly is not focused. I wonder if the teacher can tell she's looking at the phone under the desk, or they simply just don't care. Class ends and I'm back near my locker with I. So, you want to go to the groceries later, right? Yeah, I figured we'd stop by Joy's on the way home. Thinking about doing another baking night this weekend? That'd be a great idea for our usual karaoke rounds on Saturday. Okay. Don't know what any of this really does. Yep. Oh, it's for later. My grandma needs the fridge full again? Grandma needs the fridge full again because those two are mean. Aw, you don't want to bake tonight? I can't, sorry. Grandma's running out of groceries and stuff. You know, Grandma's got arthritis. You sure you don't want to get some stuff for baking them? Well, I shouldn't be spending too much. Okay, maybe we could ask my grandma first. I don't think she'd mind. I barely knows her, so I'm not too sure if she'd really speak on her behalf. So I'd like to ask her anyway. You know, she'd say no anyway. And immediately walks into that. Exactly. She awkwardly stays quiet. As I shut her locker, we start to see Rise dashing towards us. She looks about to blow. You can't be serious. What's wrong, Rise? There's a... in my class wearing a girl's uniform. Gasp. Rise starts just to stomp around. You only hand out the proper uniforms to you if you start your first year. You can't just ask, right? They send it to you. Must have stolen it or something, that perv. The conversation steers away from our plan to bake sweets this weekend to gossiping about this new kid. It's horrible. Yeah, no kidding. We're gonna, do something about it. Gosh. Why? Us? We're gonna do something? Yeah, I mean, sits right next to me. I've never been more weirded out in my life. Wait, she was sitting right next to Hakuno the whole time, and there was that whole conversation with the classmates, and they didn't say she's to your right. What? Okay. Nah, the kid looks too dorky to be that kind of threat. Threat? What are they going on about? But we should probably warn others about it. Right. Should probably warn my other friends. Tell Emma and all that. Yeah, okay. I hurriedly fishes for her phone. Yeah, you should go do that. Same for you, Sumire. Two look at me with a sharp, almost terrifying determination. They know practically nothing about this person. Even so, I don't think it should be our business in the first place. Did they do anything to you? Let's do safe. Let's go over that one. Yes. Well, no, they didn't. So, still a creep. A trespasser. I avoid saying anything. I don't know what's gotten into those two today. Laughing about meme posts online is one thing, but this is another thing different. It's different, isn't it? Trespasser? Yeah, I think it's got a ring to it. I think it's a fitting new nickname for him, eh? Oh, I like it. You should have a knack for things like this. You're so mean. Well, there's no point in gloating about it. Let's have some of the other girls and get this out there. They both sound like journalists that have uncovered some great scoop. They shouldn't really be their business. I mean, the new kid didn't do anything to Rise, right? Try to speak up. Do you really want to do this? Do you really want to do this? Oh, please. It's not like I'm really doing anything bad to the Trespasser. People decide to start calling and bullying. Well, that's not really my problem, is it? Yeah, it is! You're the source! Right? Right. Always this awful, mean-spirited attitude leaves me feeling sick. I need to get some distance for now. Ugh, I'm gonna head back to the bathroom and then back to class. I'll catch up with you two later. Yeah, sure. See ya. Bye. As I hurry away from them, I nearly stumble into an unfamiliar person standing in my way. Oh, hello. Hello, Hakuno. You look cute. I don't think I've seen this student before. Are they the new kid my friends have been trashing? They look nervous. The kid runs off and I lose sight of them. I'm afraid. I feel like I'm reaching a boiling point. They always have some new person to gossip about. It feels wrong to be a part of this. Disgusting, even. They've definitely crossed the line a long time ago. I wish I could just be honest about how I feel and that they're becoming monsters. But I feel like they won't understand. That student earlier, that was a transfer student, right? They didn't look dangerous or threatening even. But they look hurt. I'd recognize the expression anywhere. Face of someone who feels like they don't belong. Walk out of the bathroom. Feels like I accidentally skipped homeroom while I was venting at the sink. Looking away from the clock, I head back to my locker to grab my belongings for our next class. In the meantime, the gossip about the so-called trespasser has spread around everywhere. So haven't you heard about the trespasser around here? Oh yeah, I have. My friends warned me about. I guess someone is going to bring the box of erasers to toss at later on. Ugh, that's pretty mean, isn't it? Weirdos have that happen to them all the time, I suppose. I try to ignore the voices of my classmates, who all started to sound like Rise and I in my head. They're all saying the same thing. I finally made it to my locker, only to see those two right next to it. It was like an intervention. Hey, Sumire. Are you doing okay? You've been acting weird today. That's my line. Huh? What does that mean? Anyways. We were worried. Want us to take you home after class? I was going to suggest karaoke, but I don't think you should sing when you're feeling unwell. Ditto that. In that case... Face towards me anyway, and instead stare in shock behind me. It's... Huh. Turn around and behind me and I saw the same student from before. They try to look away from us, either in shame or in fear. Alright, starts past me, closes up to the new kid. Hey there, trespasser. Do we replay this whole scene? I deathly quiet, starts to follow Rise's lead. Yep. Didn't steal it. New kid is left terrified as they stumble out to answer. My friends immediately pressure and push them towards a corner. Despite claiming this person was a threat, they're the ones who look ready to kill. In shock, I stay quiet, unable to look at my friends in the eye for the first time. Sniff, please. I want to make it very clear. I've committed a grave sin. Well, yeah, that. Also this. People like you don't get a second chance. Better not wear that tomorrow. I can't let you hurt my friends or classmates any longer. I can't imagine what the new kid was feeling. My friends' voices, everything that's happening feels kind of far away. But at the same time, I feel some kind of clarity. Like I'm finally awoken from sleeping for so long. Smash my locker shut. Stop! You two are completely disgusting. Okay. That catches us up. Their eyes turned, and they faced the third girl by their side. Sumire? If they want to wear the girl's uniform, then let them. It's not any of our business, and never will be. My eyes whitened. Were glistening, even. It was hard to avoid letting the tears out. I get it, okay? You like making fun of people who you think hurt you. It gives you security, comfort. But what did they do to hurt you? You called them a creep, when you've been the ones perpetuating lies and fake rumors about them. How could you do that and not think to yourself, I'm the monster? Sumire. Sumire suddenly shoves the other girls against the lockers. We never knew you felt that way. We're sorry we hurt you, sis. You're apologizing to me like I'm the person you're hurting. They just keep fighting. Aren't they friends? She didn't need to stand up for me. Give up her happiness for mine. All I do when I try to impress myself the way I want to is hurt others. Aww. Like the way my parents argue all the time when I can't take this anymore. Uncontrollably sobbing, I get up and immediately dash out of school. New kid screams and immediately runs outside. It's all your fault. Neither of you had to go out and ruin their life. You've always been like this towards other people. Sumire. Suddenly it gets incredibly quiet. No one says a word. I'm going after that kid. Have fun on your own tonight, assholes. There we go! It's really hard to stand up to friends, so good job, Sumire, for doing it. With that, I dash after them, grabbing my umbrella from the school entrance. Okay. As I run out of school, drizzling becomes hard rain. They can't have gone far, I begin to tell myself. They're running down the street, they're probably somewhere around the school. I hope. Let's save earlier. Yeah, let's just override some saves here. I look for a sign of them near the school entrance. Nothing. Likely nowhere near the school now. I hurry back onto the streets and keep looking. Then, suddenly, a thud. What? That was the new kid's voice. Back to a Hakuno! Cold. So cold. Before I knew it, the drizzle had begun to turn into pouring rain, immediately soaked all over. My tears no longer distinguishable from the rain washing over my face. As I attempt to run back home, I slip on the sidewalk and collapse to the ground. Wah! That's a noise. I don't know what that noise is. It sounds like, they got hit by a truck, almost, which is really morbid. My school uniform miraculously takes no visual damage. I managed to not skip my knees. It felt like my heart shattered into a million pieces in the fall. Yeah, I messed up, didn't I? Did all of this to myself. It was just a fantasy, a dream. There's no way it could really come true. It's like some kind of cursed fairy tale. As far as bad endings go. This one was quiet, huh? Hey. Back to Sumire? It was by the corner of the candy shop that I found the new kid laying hopelessly on the pavement in the pouring rain. I rushed over and offered them my umbrella. Here. You shouldn't ruin your new uniform on your first day, huh? They hesitate, slowly moving their hands towards the umbrella, almost like they expected I was going to yank it away from them. Kept it firm, and then they pick it up. Thanks. I know this doesn't mean a lot, maybe, but I'm sorry about raising the eye. They assume a lot about people before actually meeting or getting to know them. What they did was too much. You weren't in the wrong. It's nothing that I'm not used to, honestly. Would you like me to take you home? Sure. Oh, that's nice. She pulls me up and we start walking toward my place. I never caught your name, by the way. Call me Hakuna. Oh, thanks, Sumire. She grins at me in response, a smile so unflinchingly heartfelt that it was hard not to smile back. I'm sorry if this is insensitive to ask, but why did you wear the girl's uniform today? I won't judge. I just feel comfortable in it. I wasn't supposed to be sent one, but they ended up sending me both a boy's and a girl's uniform, and I thought, why not, you know? I just wanted to be myself. I wanted to be a girl. The more I have to wear clothes I don't like and pretend to be someone I'm not, the more I feel trapped. I thought this was going to be my second chance. Without realizing it, tears started to pour out again, and my ability to speak coherently slipped away with them. I began to tell her, I don't deserve to wear this uniform anymore. I won't wear it tomorrow, you don't have to ask. Oh, you do deserve. You deserve everything, and so don't say you're not going to wear it tomorrow. Wear it tomorrow and be consistent. You got this. She'll probably counteract this. To my surprise, Sumire hugs me tight. No, it's your uniform and you feel comfortable in it. You should wear it tomorrow, regardless of what people think. I mean, it suits you. You look you in it, you know? You think so? Mm-hmm. I'm glad. But what about those girls? They're just going to keep calling me a trespasser. What if they tell my parents? I won't let that happen. I'm not playing nice with them anymore, so don't worry about that. Give me a ring if they bother you, okay? Okay. You ready to change numbers? Hakuno? Yeah? If you ever need someone to rely on, I promise I can be that person for you, okay? Even more tears begin to flow out. Time passes and we continue to walk and talk about all sorts of things. I learn more about Sumire, and for the first time. And well, that's what it was like when I was last baking for my grandma. Well, it can't be any worse than my cooking. I'm normally good at cooking. Could you teach me? Yeah, sure. Cooking? I've always wanted to learn how to cook, but my mom handles it. Well, sometimes my little sister does too. You have a sister? Yeah, her name is Shion. It's a pretty name. She's tiny and cute, and all the kind of infectious, cheery person who can brighten up any room. I guess she's everything I want to be, honestly. Oh, yeah. I could relate to wanting to be like your sister. Well, Yumi's older than me, though. It's probably more normal to look up to your older sibling. Well, I'd love to meet her myself. Mind if I bake you and your family some treats sometime? Aw. Okay, appreciate that. Don't really hang out with other people, so I guess my parents would be pretty surprised by that. Maybe they'll soften up a bit. It's like, I'd like to think that the sweets I bake can bring joy to even the coldest people around. I try and take your word for it. It's hard to believe, but here I am, able to talk to someone about me, like actually me. Not just the version of myself I have to be with others, but what I want to do, what I want to look like. For the first time ever, I'm able to be myself. This the place? I look up and see my family home right in front of me. The rain finally clears up, and the sun is shining down on both of us. It's like a ray of hope. Ray of hope telling me this won't be my fantasy. Not anymore. Oh, right. Probably shouldn't come in the front door looking like this. Got a way you can enter the house? Yeah, I should be fine if I head in the back. Okay. Mind if we exchange numbers? I'm free to chat later on if you want. Yeah, let's. Oh, yeah, also, what's up? If you ever want to try a new look or something, I can help with hairstyling and stuff. Oh, yeah, I'd love that. Great. Give it a shot later in the week. say my goodbyes to my new friend and head towards the back door. Luckily, no one seems to be in the kitchen. I left school early, so Shion isn't home yet. I managed to sneak back to my room undetected. I quickly changed back to my way less comfortable wardrobe and crawl into bed. Sumire's right. I didn't do anything wrong today. I can still do it. I just have to be confident about it and try to ignore what others say. It feels like someone like Sumire around. The me I dream about becoming could finally be the same as the me who lives, breathes, and soon will sleep. The door flies open. A small figure flops down on the bed next to me. Yeah, this invader could only be Shion. Aw, you're cute. How was school? Anything cool happen? Let me sleep, squirt. I'm tired. That bad, huh? You know, you just gotta put yourself out there more. When people see how cool you really are, you'll be making friends in no time. I don't know if I'd say that's the problem. The phone buzzes, interrupting me mid-sentence. I glance at the name on the notification. I'd be anyone else, I guess. I gotta reply to this. Sumire? You're already texting girls? It's not like that. Leave me alone, silly. I shoo my giggling sister out of the room and sighing, sit back to read the text. Hey, Hakuna. Hope you're doing. You've been okay. I am. Thank you. How you holding up? It's been a day. Okay. Oh, we're gonna revisit all of that. After seeing Hakuna off, I head back to home myself. Just as I reach the door handle, my phone starts blaring with notifications. It's our group chat. Hey, Sumire, really sorry for upsetting you. Would you like to talk sometime? We're at the usual place right now. I'm at home, but I could stop by and talk. Please do. We're sorry we offended you. Look, just promise to be better, okay? I've known you guys since elementary school. You can do better than this. Just try to understand people first. Honey, you aren't our boss or whatever. Yes, Sumire, you're not our mom. Besides, it was just a joke. And it's not like we meant harm to you. But sorry we pissed you off. What? No, you hurt somebody and you need to apologize for that. Sumire, we didn't mean for it to hurt you. Or even the Trespasser. Her name's Hakuno. Her? Lol. Nah. Yeah, okay. Look, Sumire, I think you've been just a little too pushy. Hey, I just don't think it's right of you to hurt someone else who wants to be along. Look, you can sympathize with the Trespasser all you want, but you don't put that trash on us. You can always apologize later. Huh? How horrible. How horrible of them! Frantically block all of them and delete the friend chat. Then I merely throw my phone to the ground, but reach for my umbrella instead. The umbrella snaps in half as it hits the floor. Slowly slide to the ground, lying on the wet welcome mat outside our home. Can't believe this stupid... Even when I believed that they needed a stern talking to, I didn't want them out of my life. I wanted to believe they could change, but that they could still be the people that they were there for me when I was younger. I guess not. No, you can't force people to change. Sometimes people are just turn out to be horrible people. Horrible toxic people, and you can get them out of your life. I knew something like this would happen eventually. But when it eventually becomes now, it's hard to feel ready for it. Maybe this was for the best. Any outsider would tell me that. But I wish it didn't hurt as much as it did. Sumire, hey, you okay? Grandma? 2 weeks later. We're jumping ahead. Alright, well, I'm gonna stop this here. Let me know what you think, and we're gonna pick this up next time, okay? Let me know. Poke down below. Poke the things and the stuff. With that, I love you all. I'll see you next time. Bye!